here I am on my own, gonna do a low-key stream of some of the PDF games that were submitted to the jam. Doing this as a separate stream because I think these games are going to require a bit more attention than they can get in the more carnival atmosphere of the typical jam stream. So let's dive right in. Right now I am going to look at KFB Virtual Pet World. This is by Chris Kettle Frisbee. So let's have a look at what we have here. Oh yes, that's right. I had been admiring this one for the design of it. So let's have a look at what we've got. Maybe I can increase us on stream a little bit. Streamception. All right. Have I got my windows in order? Streaming is so stressful. I'm not very good at it either, but I try. I guess I should probably alert some people to the fact that I'm attempting to stream, although I don't really want to make a big deal of this one because it's not going to be a very exciting stream. Mainly just me rambling and being thoughtful, I suppose. So bear with me. Okay, Virtual Pet World, KFB. I think the creator's name is Chris. I don't know what KFB stands for, but something to do with the creator, I suppose. Maybe we'll find out. A game about eggs, pet points, and ultimate life forms. Hang on. When I minimize OBS, it minimizes the chat window I have. Anyway, let's see here. What's going on here? Hang on. Copyright 2021. Is this something that's already been made? Maybe I should look that up. If they made this before the jam, then it's against the rules. I already had to eliminate one game from the jam because it was either plagiarized or the team was just straight up breaking the rules. It's unfortunate. So let me see. Probably should have looked into this before streaming, but oh well. I was actually alerted midstream to the fact that the offending team had broken the rules, but I decided not to call them out on stream because I don't know. Nobody's gonna feel good from that. I wouldn't feel good from that. You wouldn't feel good from that. Let's see. Let's look up this Chris Kettle Frisbee character. I think in The Secret of Nim, the character's original name was Mrs. Frisbee, but when they made the movie, they were scared about making Wham Company mad, so they changed it to Brisbee. That's what I heard. Let's see. Well, they claim on Twitter to have made it in 3 hours specifically for the jam. Let's see. Well, I don't think I can find internet presence for this going back too far. I hate being paranoid and doubting people's intentions. It appears that they've created art that resembles art they've made for this before, but that ain't a crime. Huh. Oh well, I'll let that go for now then. Maybe this is just some boilerplate that they pasted in. First print, you know, I've been forgetting to change it to write 2022 as well. I could easily see them meaning January 2022. Anyway, right. Go away. Stop it. Microsoft Edge. What was I saying? Oh yes, a virtual pet world best played when feeling fecund. Are we feeling fecund? Oh man, I'm like wearing exercise pants and a bunch of sweatshirts. I don't feel very fecund right now. That's just me. Setting the scene. You have found an egg. It was just there amongst the other eggs, but this egg is different. Strange markings, very warm to the touch, and almost 3 feet high. You are moved to help it. Instructions. Let's grow. I must emphasize that this is in italics. Let's grow some virtual pets. Every turn, roll all your dice available. All right, we're going to pull up Google's dice rolling thingy. There we go. Even though it betrayed me for heaven.exe, it's okay, I forgive them. All right, an egg or infant is worth 1 dice. 1 die, 1 dice. A youngling is worth 2 dice. An adult is worth 3 dice. An ultimate life form is worth no dice. Your total dice roll are your pet points earned this turn. You can use them to grow your virtual pet. Pet points boost growth and friendship. An egg takes 1 pet point to evolve to an infant. An infant takes 5 pet points to evolve to a youngling. A young lion takes, I'm sorry, I should be nitpicky. Takes 10 pet points to evolve to an adult. An adult takes 20 pet points to evolve to an ultimate life form. You have to be quick, though. A lack of pet points causes a virtual pet to devolve backwards, even all the way back to an egg. Each stage of evolution adds more dice and thus gives more chance for evolution and further friendship until the ultimate life form. The ultimate life form does not offer dice, but instead explodes with life-giving power. Each turn they create 1 egg. They can create more by being given pet points. The first with 5 pet points, the second with a further 10 pet points, the third at a further 20 pet points. That means you can get up to 4 eggs per turn if you can allocate a whopping 35 pet points. And that's not all they do. Okay. Virtual pet card. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I had a lot of fun with the worksheet for heaven.exe. Let me pull up Krita. I have Clip Studio on my other PC, but I'm cross with them. Ooh, why is there a bug on my monitor? Hang on. Ew. What the fuck? It wasn't a roach. It was some kind of beetle. It's cold. What the fuck? I don't know, man. I don't like that. Anyway. Sorry, that was unsettling. Don't mind me. Anyway. This is why I don't do these games on the regular stream, because I keep getting sidetracked. I'm skeeved out now. I hope there's not another. I didn't even kill it. I, like, flung it. Not with my bare hands, though. I used a tube of lotion. I know that sounds creepy, lotion by your computer, but my hands have been cracking because the heater plus the cold, it's not cool, man. I'm not built for cold. Don't like it. Anyway. Man, I am getting super sidetracked. Anyhow. Victory conditions in single player, you can play until satisfied or until you roll badly enough for your entire wow, there's a whole virtual pet kingdom. Goodness gracious. And multiplayer, you can race to one or a collection of the following conditions. Let's see if my poor little brain can deal with this. Okay, so how do I get started? How do I start? Okay, every turn, roll all your dice available. So do I start with an egg? Okay, yes, evidently I do. I have found an egg. Inherent in this scenario is me having an egg. Yes. Okay. Okay, so I have an egg, so therefore I can roll one die. Oop. Maybe I should fill this out. Hang on, let me grab my tablet. Oh, this is going to be hard. I'm using my standing desk. I'm standing. I'm using my tablet like this. Hang on. Very bad at streaming. Anyway, what was I doing? I'm going to use a different color than black so I can actually tell when I've written things. Yeah, that'll work. None other. Man, my handwriting sucks when it's all zoomed out like that. Hang on. I still haven't figured out what the zoom is, other than, like, there's Z for zoom, but it doesn't have the control that you have in Photoshop or Clip. I don't like it. I don't like Krita as much as Clip, but I'm cross with Clip. Or rather, the Clip management policies. It's a long story. Okay. I guess I do that. Maybe. I don't like the GeForce overlay. This computer is a pre-built. It came with some weird stuff. It was not a computer I picked out. Red Hook sent it to me when they realized that their graphics programmer didn't have a machine powerful enough to make the game that they were making. But so this computer belongs to Red Hook. So I guess at some point, if I depart, I shall have to give it back. But for now, I will enjoy having this beefy PC because it's got a really fancy graphics card. Anyway, that was a long preamble. Okay. So I guess it's my turn. So I'll roll my what? Wait. Oh no, I don't. 2. Okay. Your total dice roll are your pet points earned this turn. Oops. My pen keeps knocking into the microphone. Okay. No, don't do that. Damn it. Hang on. Don't. Stop it. It doesn't seem to be recognizing my mouse press on the... There we go. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's 2. Okay. What is my objective? So I understand there seems to be a bit of a competition to the... Wait, victory... Okay. In single play... you can play until satisfied or until you roll badly enough for your entire virtual... So wait, you know there's a condition by which they devolve. What is that? Hang on. Lack of pet points. Oh, I can roll a d20 to find out what my thingy is. 13. What is 13? Looking. Oh, it's a lion. I can draw a lion. I can't draw. Yeah, that's a lion. Just take my word for it. It's totally believable. Okay, sure, yeah. No one cares, but I'm doing this anyway. Anyway. Okay. What you should have done is drawn it as a cub and then like erased it and drawn it again as it became an adult, but I wasn't thinking that far ahead. What causes it to devolve? What is the mechanism by which that happens? I know I read that. There's some more other mention of it. Something like every 3 turns, but I'm confused. I actually don't really know what my... I guess, you know, in single player, I'm not really sure of my objective, and I'm not sure, like, what causes the de-evolution. So I believe the objective with a multiplayer game is to get the ultimate life form. Let me go. Okay, you pick your own goal. That's fun. I get the impression that this was designed as multiplayer first, which makes sense because that's how one designs games like this. It seems the single player may have been tacked on because there's a condition in the rules that any PDF-based game submitted must also be playable single player, since it's kind of hard to arrange guests together to play games that require this amount of time commitment. But let's see. I'm gonna save my stupid virtual pet. It's a beautiful virtual pet. I just mean the drawing was stupid. I think I'm gonna set that down because I don't really know what I'm meant to be doing. Anyway. So let's see. Like, I'm addicted to carbonated water. And not LaCroix, though. I get supermarket brand. So I'm not that pretentious. Anyway, just cracking open a cold one of seltzer with the boys. Except the boys are virtual pets. Let's see. I'm going to look at Norpet. Digital pet with hand-powered logic. Set have around 2 types of beans, like black beans and soybeans. 2 types. That's kind of a big ask. 2 kinds of beans. Put 3 of them in the top 3 cells. It's like a tabla for loteria or something. What is this? Compuranzas? Buntonet? What am I looking at? I wonder if actually it was literally inspired by Loteria. Well, there's certainly Spanish speakers. Anyway. Solve the board and the last 3 cells. Put a soybean, put a bean in the same type as cell Z. Well, because I think I can probably recreate the conditions for playing this in Krita. So let's see here. Okay. Have around 2 types of beans. Okay. Put 3 of them in the top 3 cells. Or does it matter which? Solve the board in the last 3 cells. This is interesting because it's clearly like some kind of state machine thing, the likes of which I've built for other games, but I'm like, my brain is fried. I'm having a hard time grasping exactly what I do to kick it off. Actually, I have a drunk bishop pattern generator in Red Star. It's a drunken bishop's algorithm that is used to make you that pretty ASCII-based art when you generate an RSA key. That is itself a kind of an interesting thing, but anyhow. It's not a drunk bishop, it's a drunk narpet. I feel so bad for like my brain is sliding off of this. I feel like I'm just on the edge of understanding this. I feel so stupid right now. Do I go? Maybe it's like a Sudoku thing? What is this up top for? Because I could see it sort of like plunked, it's like Minesweeper or something where you plunk down beans such that all the conditions are aligned. Drat. Drat, I feel like I'm so close to understanding this, but I don't understand it. Oh. Drat. I feel so bad. I don't understand. I feel like I should understand. So I'm guessing when it says put a bean of the same type as cell Z, if that means Z is an example. So if I'm on this G7, maybe I'm supposed to put the type of bean, which is in X2. And I see for these, the one you're supposed to place is conditional on okay, if either or both of cells Y, Z, so okay, I see A4, E, okay. So that's interesting because it's sort of an OR gate versus an AND gate. Okay, I think I'm starting to, I think I might understand. Let's give it a try. Bring out my tablet again. Ow. Anyway. We're gonna use pink and cyan. I guess, does it matter which I put? I want this to be multiply so that I can see through it. Okay. I'm just gonna like arbitrarily. Okay. Okay. So it's interesting because when they say soybeans, they really just mean like black bean is 0 and soybean is 1 in the sense of when they refer to soybeans or black beans in the instructions. What they mean by soybean is type 2 and black bean is type 1. I believe. Okay. So for all these, we're going to put the type 2. And we're going to say, well, you know, it depends on if we do 0 index typing. And I call it type 1 and 2 because it's not an array. It's just like, you know, counting things. Okay. Soybean is type 2. So all the dashes have a soybean. I guess I should like clarify soy. All right, where was I? Okay, so we shall continue our. Well, this is kind of like, if these all have to be that, why make me fill it out at all? Well, I guess I could just not fill it out. Although I suppose the fun's supposed to be marking your tabla. Or making pixel art. Oh, and I see it's meant to iterate. To make a little animation, I suppose. Okay, so let's see. I did that. So let's do the ones that look like inboxes, like physical inboxes on a desk. Let's do those now. So that means look at the coordinate given or the thing given and put that color on there. So the first one we see is a G7. G7. Uh-oh. Now we have to look up something else for here. It's a times 2 types. That's cyan. I'm very annoyed that Krita's eyedrop tool doesn't switch back to the brush automatically. Anyway, okay, so G7 is cyan, so this is also cyan or black bean. Okay. This times 2, that is also that. I should probably go and find the ones that are dependent on these, which are not dependent on any. Okay. C5. C5 cyan. H1. H1. Uh-oh. We have to do something else to figure out that one. Okay. Being of the opposite type. So a not gate. Something like that. I didn't go to school for fancy computers. I don't know stuff. Okay. So it's not G7. G7. Okay, so that has to be pink because it's cyan. Okay. Therefore, this is also pink. All right. So I'm going to go do the rest of the knots. D1. Uh-oh, we don't know what that is. I'll return to that. E5. It's not cyan, so it's pink. C5, also pink. You know, it's very, it's kind of, revealing of the mindset that they, I mean, it's not incorrect, but it's sort of how they start counting from here, because it's a very like graphic or computer, I think, oriented way, because I think the more like organic normie way of doing it would be to start here, like the inverse of a regular. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm mumbling because I'm feeling slightly too dumb for this game. But anyhow, what was I doing again? It's opposite of H3, so that's gotta be blue, cyan, whatever. A. Am I even doing this right? Okay. Anyway, A3. I don't want to. Okay. E1. It's another weird one. H8. It's blue, so it's got to be pink. Wait, wrong. All right. Okay. So these little more complicated ones. Okay. Put up black bean if. Okay. So if any of the coordinates given are cyan, then it's cyan. So really, you don't even need to think about the other. In as much as the condition goes. Looking at either of those, and any of those have blue, then it's blue. Because it's only pink if none of the ones looked at are blue. I know that's obvious, but I had to like mentally walk through that one. Anyway, so B7. Well, we don't know what that is. So just, okay. Man, now I'm like doing this. Okay, now I have to do this whole hop, skip, and a jump thing all around here. Okay, G1, H3. Those are both magenta, so that one is magenta. And E3 and F1, E3. Oh no, we don't know what that is. A4, E5. Oh, those are both cyan, so this one's going to be cyan. This kind of doesn't really feel like a game, though. It feels like I'm filling out a worksheet, coloring in highlights while waiting for the dentist. That's not necessarily a bad thing. The pet and zone connection is somewhat tenuous, but we'll see. Okay, A4, F5. One of those is cyan, so that has to be cyan. B1, H8. Those are both cyan, so that has to be cyan as well. Opposite of A2 is cyan. Okay, so C1, H6. Oh. Do we have D1 yet? We don't. H1, E5. It's one of those is cyan, that has to be cyan. Oh. D1, the opposite of D1 is this. Okay. C1, H6. So it's gotta be blue. Cyan. There's B7, D. Well, it's blue, so it's gotta be blue anyway. No need to look for the other one. We have A3. What's the opposite of A3? Is pink. E1. That makes that also. Okay. F1. We don't know that one yet. E3. That's pink, so until we figure... Okay. H3. F5. So that is pink. So that makes this blue. E3, F1. So this must be blue as well. Whew, okay, we finished the worksheet. What have we got here? Something or another. A Norpet, I guess. Oh, I'm so stupid. Now I understand why it's called that, because it's like a Okay. It's a logical gate. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Goodness gracious. My brain... Anyway, I get it now. Hey, that was interesting. I could see, like, maybe the in the zone is filling it out. I think if, like, it was something I was doing, like, in an idle moment while waiting on something else, I could easily see that being kind of relaxing and fun. That took a while, though. And near the end, it was kind of starting to drag. I guess there was a bit of some flashes of excitement, but interesting. I'm not slagging on it. It's just an interesting. It's a different kind of experience. What was I doing again? I was playing the PDF games. Okay. Let's look at Sparky. Or Sparky. Dedicated to Daniel, you're gonna be trouble. Alright, what do we got here? You saved your allowance and borrowed your brother's computer and go-kart to build Sparky, special pooch aiding responsible kids yonder. He's a robotic dog who is your protector and just generally a good boy. He's going to help you escape the bully at school. Equipment. My Playboy. 5 6-sided die. Wowzer. That's a lot. Okay. Place one of the tokens to represent Sparky at your home. Oh, yeah, it's got a map. That's cool. Hang on. That's cool. All right. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I can look at the whole thing all at once. Okay. Place one of the tokens to represent Sparky at your home. Place your other tokens at the start of the other rows. On your player board, you will use this to keep track of upgrades. It's kind of like this Agricola-ass motherfucker. But less complicated. Choose an adjacent sidewalk. Where is my home? Oh, this is my home. Okay. Roll your dice. Oh, you start with 1. If your roll is high enough, you can move to that space and keep moving. When you reach a non-sidewalk space that has an upgrade, you can roll to get that upgrade. Roll the number or above. Is that... I guess the upgrades are moving rightward, perhaps. If you roll it, advance that token on your board and return Sparky home. If you don't roll high enough, you are caught, and the times caught token moves up before you return home. Try to make it to the school being cut as few times as possible. Okay. Oh, so these are the... Okay, so you want to get here. Oh, okay. So, like, if I'm at home and I want to cross, I have to roll a 5 or higher. And it's simply not possible to finish unless you get your dice upgrade. All right, let's see here. There's 2 different layers for this. So I'm going to use one to mark the upgrades, and I'm going to use another to represent Sparky so that I can more easily move it around. Slidey, instead of erasing it and redrawing it all the time. Okay. So that's Sparky, you guys. Okay, so I just have 1 die. Oops, close that. Close my extra windows. So I don't really need these yet. Okay, I'm gonna roll. So I can, oh, I didn't even think about where I was going. Let me see. What am I doing? So I suppose I need to declare my intention of where to move and then roll for that space. Okay. Okay. So I suppose my intention is to cross the crosswalk. No, goodness gracious. Now here's the problem. In order to get any of the upgrades, you have to first get the doghouse upgrade. But I don't see a way to get there without an additional die. And you can't get the dice rolling upgrade until you have the doghouse. You see what I'm saying? What benefit does the dog... Why would I upgrade the doghouse? What does that do? So it's a 6-sided die, so I can't roll higher than 6. And the only way, because I can't dig yet, I don't have digging skill. And I can't go that way, because 6 is the maximum. Even if I go here, I can't cross. Uh-oh. See, there's this tunnel here, but if it spits me out there, I can't get to the doghouse. That's unfortunate. So I realize I need to, like, house rules in a way to actually play this, but I'm trying to figure out, like, what exception do I make? Do you just, like, arbitrarily give different numbers to this? I feel like I must be fundamentally misunderstanding some aspect of this because surely, you know, like this impedes me right off the bat. I can't imagine that the creator would not have noticed. So I must be misunderstanding something. Oh, drat. Mm. Because I could see how getting this upgrade would permit going over, but it says I can't get any upgrade until I get the doghouse. What a strange... Oh, what a strange mechanic in the sense of, like, you don't let people do anything cool till they reach some arbitrary goal, which games do often to, like, force you to use the basic mechanics that are tutorialized, but I don't really understand the gameplay purpose of forcing that. Huh. I'm perplexed. Stymied? Perhaps? Uh-huh. Well, I'm going to set that down for now. And I think I'm going to pause the stream for now. What's left is I need to look at the Zoneling. And then apparently Pet Exorcism is not a tabletop game, but I need to play it, and it's apparently very complicated. So I need to dedicate some brain power to that. So, yeah, I'll set this down for now and maybe pick it up some other time.